A very warm welcome to you all to my weekly update. Now, I'm sure many of you are getting almost probably fed up with me talking about the agricultural bill, about food standards, but we are getting to that critical stage. So the agricultural bill has pretty much finished its journey through the House of Lords. Various amendments have been supported by the Lords, but I'm absolutely delighted that our amendment for the Agricultural Trade Standards Commission has had the backing of the House of Lords and indeed a majority, so 107 majority, which is more a support than any other amendment within the bill. So I think that sends a very clear signal to government about how strongly the Lords feels about this issue. And it's very timely that I've come to London today to see Michael Gove. I was joined at that meeting by Nick von Westenholz, who is our Director of EU Exit and International Trade. It was a really positive meeting with Michael, a chance to go through this amendment. Of course, he and I have been on this road for a long time. Many of you will remember me challenging him, saying, we don't want to see this written in blood, we just want to see it written in ink. Make sure that food standards is legislated on. We do want to see this commission with a statutory footing to make sure that it is there for the duration of free trade agreements and that Parliament has access to expert independent advice on agri-food, looking at opportunities for trade, but also looking at what we want to see with accreditation and where the challenges arise. It's incredibly important, not only for food standards, but for democracy as well. But it's been a long haul. We've had to really harness the support of public opinion, win this, if you like, in the court of public opinion. So it's been about working with environmental NGOs, animal welfare experts, consumer groups, chefs, of course, Jamie Oliver being a really massive supporter of us. The petition that I've talked about, 1 million people, it's all coming to fruition. 3 years, I feel, of the NFU being absolutely at the coalface of all of this. I know in my role as chair of the Farming Organisations Roundtable, I have the backing of all farming organisations. It's been a very powerful coalition. It's a coalition that has never, ever managed to come together before. And now, in the next few weeks, we are going to find out if we will be successful. But of course, we'll never take no for an answer. So we will keep going no matter what. But I will keep you closely updated on where we get to and what it is looking like when this comes back into the Commons. And obviously, we'll be briefing MPs widely as well. I also was able to touch with Michael Gove on the prospects of a deal and indeed the dire dilemma that we face in a no-deal situation, making sure that wherever possible we are as prepared as can be for that event should it happen, and let's just hope they do get a trade deal over the line. Things are looking, I think, more optimistic now than they were. It's also this week seen the kickoff of NFU Live, so hosting live webinars to really engage with you, our members, on what is happening, trying to update you not only on the day job but also the future policy and all aspects of Brexit and what it means to our individual businesses. So Tom Bradshaw kicked off that event at the beginning of the week, and phenomenal success. We had 750 members signed up to it. The next one is on October the 7th, and that is your chance to ask me whatever questions you would like. So please do sign up and get those questions in, and it really helps us, I think, have that interaction with you. We've got 47,000 plus farmer and grower members to reach, so any way you can spread the word, please do. Stuart Roberts, I think, had a great session at the Labour virtual conference with Luke Pollard. Luke had, for those of you that heard him, he had a lot to say, but he also had a lot of knowledge on agriculture, on food in general, and is clearly very passionate about it. So I thought it was a great event. And please do have a look at it if you can, because I think you'll be really encouraged by what you hear. I always say it, but there is always a lot going on. It's now into the Lib Dem virtual conference next week, and then following that it's Conservatives. So Tom Bradshaw will be picking up the Lib Dems, I'll be picking up the Conservatives the following week. COVID, again, I think, you know, the Prime Minister telling everybody this is going to be another 6 months has sent shockwaves right the way across the economy. I think it's knocked a lot of morale. We are getting every bit of advice that we can on whatever you need out there. So please do keep engaging on NFU Online. Do get in contact with the NFU Call First team. Obviously, we've had a lot of situations, particularly in horticulture and most recently in poultry, on COVID cases in packing, and we are doing packing plants. We're doing everything that we can to make sure that the advice, whatever you might need, whether it is employment issues or any other aspect, that you can access it. So we're here for you as ever, all of the time, and please do take care in these very extraordinary and strange times, which I know are challenging each and every one of us. So look after yourselves, and I really look forward to speaking to you again next week. Thanks so much.